So what's good everybody, and welcome to a Season 2 Top Classes video. These are always my favorite types of videos to make each time a new season or significant update drops, and we're going to be covering the top 3 best SMG class setups to use in Warzone Season 2. And it's not like there's been a huge shift in the SMG meta after the Season 2 update, but it was noticeable enough for me to want to make this video, and even if there weren't really many nerfs at all, I just want to keep you guys in the loop with the latest and greatest class setups each season and update in Warzone. Now of course, if you enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like and support the video. I would appreciate that, and consider dropping a sub down below with noties on, because if you enjoy these types of videos, I have at least 3 more of them planned, so you'll enjoy those most definitely. And with that being said, let's hop into this top 3 list. So kicking off this list with the number 3 spot, I'm going to be dropping a gun that you guys probably didn't expect me to be putting so low, but I have my reasons for it. So we're going to be dropping the MP40 here. Now the reason being is because I went for a video with this a day or 2 ago because it got nerfed and I wanted to upload a video on it, and I found this gun underperforming a noticeable amount compared to before Season 2. I tried Incendiary, scrapped that because it got nerfed as well. Then I chucked on Hollow Point, and that was the saving grace for this gun. I was even still losing gunfights with it, but that was the only thing that I could find to make this a decent weapon. It just feels very mid. Well, that's the only way I can explain it. It just feels mid. It feels like it's underperforming. Now moving on to the MP40 class setup, I'm going to be starting off with the recoil booster, as well as the 317-04B barrel, Carver foregrip, the Gorenko 45 round mags, Hollow Point, as well as Pine Tar grip. For my weapon perks, I've got steady and quick, as well as folding stock and slate reflector. Now this is a pretty low recoil class setup. Like I said, the gun feels mid, but it's definitely low recoil, easy to control, and still a viable weapon, especially with Carver foregrip and Pine Tar grip. They both have the same stats. They both give you increased recoil control as well as hipfire accuracy, so it's very good close range, just not as good as it used to be. Now if you want a bit more performance out of the MP40, I would suggest trying out the damage mags, because that will give you obviously extra damage. It'll decrease your fire rate and give you a bit more recoil as well, but if you want to try and push extra performance out of this, you'll have Hollow Point, which increases limb damage, and then you will also have the damage mags, which increase the overall damage of the gun. And that is it for the number 3 spot. Now moving on to the number 2 spot, I'm going to be placing the WELGUN. Now I actually just unlocked this gun today. I got it to a high enough rank to get all of the most important attachments, and man, I have been missing out on this gun a lot, because this thing even got nerfed within the Season 2 update, which is hard to believe because I couldn't imagine how much better it was before the nerf. Now like most of my SMGs, we're going to be rocking a fire rate focused class setup. So we're going to be starting off with the recoil booster, as well as the Gawain short, I don't know how to say it, the short barrel, okay, the 120mm short barrel. We've got Carver foregrip, as well as the Gorenko 40 round mags that increase your fire rate. We're going to be rocking lengthened, as well as stippled grip, fleet and quick for your weapon perks, as well as the skeletal stock and the slate reflector. Now that's the first class setup that I tried, and man, is this thing all you'll ever need. It's an amazing setup for the WELGUN, and I highly recommend giving it a go. Now my favorite thing about this class setup and why I like it so much is with this gun specifically, it is very easy to control. It's got low recoil, good damage range, it shreds up close, and most importantly, it fits any type of player of all skill levels. So it doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you've just recently started playing, or you're more advanced, it will fit you either way, and it's overall just a really well-rounded SMG. And of course, if you have this max rank, you could try out the damage mags. It's what I haven't done. As I mentioned, I don't have it fully maxed out, but I am yet to try out the damage mags to see how much that does for this gun. I'll try that out, and maybe if it's good enough, I'll make an updated class setup video with that as well. And that wraps up the number 2 spot. So we have finally made it to the number 1 spot for this list, and this is an SMG I've recently ranked up. This is a class setup I've recently tried, and man, was it instantly just, it was OP to say the least. Now this is going to be the PPSh 41, and the class setup that I'm going to be covering is a bit of a hybrid. Obviously, well, I mean, if you guys don't know, the PPSh has been quite popular over the last month, or maybe a bit more, for its hipfire class setup. It's basically what it says. It's a very accurate OP hipfire class setup that allows you to be pretty much just as accurate, if not more accurate, with this hipfire class, and that's OP and broken because it cuts out the ADS time when you're running around with this SMG, especially if it's on Rebirth, which has a lot of close quarters gunfights. You can just shoot right away, basically. You don't have the ADS. Now the reason that I say my setup specifically is hybrid, because it's a bit of both. It's very strong and powerful for the hipfire side of things, but you can also ADS with this gun as well, and it's got good ADS capabilities. So moving on to my PPSh class setup, I'm going to be rocking the recoil booster, as well as the 230mm barrel, Carver foregrip, the Nambu 71 round mags, Incendiary, as well as Pine Tar grip, and then for my 2 weapon perks, I'm going to be rocking fleet and quick, as well as remove stock and the ISO 3P optic. And we have officially made it to the end of the video so you guys know what's coming up next. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, I would appreciate that, and consider dropping a sub down below with post notifications on so you get updates for my videos that drop pretty much every single day, and I know you guys will enjoy those videos. So thank you so much for watching, I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day everybody, and I'm out.